Hello guys, it is me Nico on the alternative channel, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another Lego Star Wars Bricks by the Bay 2013 exhibition update. This is update number 3, and well guys, I have a lot to talk about, and let me just start off by saying, okay, I have not done much with this within the past week. However, a lot has been done with it since the last update. So, shall we get started? I believe so. So, okay, as you guys know, I'm bringing 3 MOCs to the exhibition. And this MOC you see in front of you is only 1 out of the 3. I'll be getting to what's going to go on with the second MOC and the third MOC later. Right now, I'm going to be giving you guys all the basic lowdown information on this MOC right here. And, well, let me just start off by saying it hasn't been a really busy week for me on this MOC. But, you know, I hope to get a couple more bricklaying orders soon, even though my job work hours have been cut. Well, my work days have been cut, however my pay's been raised. So instead of getting paid $15 a day, now I get paid $20. So yeah, but I only work on weekends now, so $40 a week, technically that's not that much. So yeah, that being said, I have to wait till this weekend to get more payment, because this past weekend I was busy and I only was able to get maybe a third of the entire weekend pay, just because I've been so busy with other things going on school-wise, and plus a previously organized family gathering, which, by the way, my cousins came over here and you know, they saw my entire Lego collection, and I think I actually got them both into Star Wars, because they were into Lego before. But I believe it was only the city thing, and they love to build and create their own stuff. Now, I think I got them hooked on Star Wars Legos. So, I'm definitely proud of myself for that. But yeah, so anyways guys, that was the lowdown on what I've been doing as far as Bricks by the Bay MOCs. You know, for the past week at least. Now we get down to the business with this thing. All of the pyramid interiors are detailed. I know I said in the last update that I would get that done, so yeah, let me just show you some. The last one I needed to do in the last update was this building here, and I decided to make this the assembly room. Now I know it's not the best, but it's okay. This right here is just a little assembly area. That's the little holograph table, like where the droids would gather, and, like, you know, they would watch cartoons. You know, if this was like you know, a Lego Star Wars film, you know, done by the Lego company, you know, to add some comedy in there, they'd be watching cartoons in there. You know, they'd be looking at a announcement from General Grievous, Count Dooku, or Darth Sidious, whoever the Separatist leader is. They'd be assembling in there, getting all the information correct. And in here, of course, we have the droid repair ward. Nothing new here. I still need to put the droid pilots that, you know, that are over there on that small base plate in here, and the 2 of them controlling the controls in there to activate the droid army in these 2 buildings. And also, well, I don't really think nothing needs to be done here. But the one thing you guys will notice about each of these pyramids is I've started to add a little bit of SNOT detail on them. So yes guys, you guys can see that the pyramids are not fully done yet, obviously, but you can see that the look from a certain far standpoint does look a lot better. Alright, I think seeing it like that on the top part looks a lot better than what you see on the bottom part here. Now, of course, I would have loved to have had these for the entire MOC. I think that would have looked the best, but, you know, it was the best I could do at the time, you know, when I went to the Lego store. So, you know, I did what I could, and now I'm making up for that with adding the SNOT technique to each individual pyramid. So that is one or a couple more pieces that I need to order off Bricklink to complete the pyramids. Once I do that and get another Bricklink order to complete all of the trees, then I think I can officially say this MOC is 50% complete. Right? Because all the pyramid interiors are detailed, most of the figures have been selected, you know, and even if I didn't get all of the pathways and roads complete by that time, if I end up getting all the pieces to make the trees look complete, just like these two trees here, and then those three trees there, and then all of the trees for the smaller trees, like that one over there, this one, that one, and that one. Even if I don't get all of the base plates detailed, because as you can see I have 3, 4, 7, 8, 11 more base plates to go as far as creating a pathway and putting all of the plant vegetation detail on there and making this thing look a lot better. But yeah, even without putting those together, having the pyramids fully encompassed with flat tiles and having all of the trees finished, small and large, I only think will improve the overall look of this MOC. And also with the help of another YouTuber, I've mentioned this on several occasions in my weekly updates, if you guys watch those, I decided that I'm going to make it almost Battlefront 2 accurate and have a little sniping posts right next to the pyramids. So now, as you can see here, I got 2 of them right next to this pyramid, and yes, they are the same distance away from each other. They're both on the same exact line. They're the, you know, if you were to look at it from this angle, you would see that the left sniping tower is perfectly symmetrical to the right one. So I did make sure that that was the appropriate length and you know, height. You know, just make it look equivalent. You know, make it look like a very appropriate distance away from the pyramid and not make it look too crowded. So yeah, but that's just another thing that I need to start building. But don't worry, guys, I think I can manage that. So the biggest Bricklink order expectations are more of the smaller tree pieces, like those pieces right there. More of those 1x1 round bricks right there. That's one thing to expect a Bricklink order on. Another thing would be more of these evergreen tree limb pieces, more of the dark green limb tree pieces, and the light green ones. That's another thing. And then possibly more of those prickly shrubs that you see. Actually, here's one closer one. I'm hoping I can get more of those just so I can add like another place for like clones and droids to hide behind. And also, like I said, the plates, you know, the small 1x8, 1x6, 1x4 plates, and also now these gray 2x2 round bricks to start making the guard towers. And even without the guard towers, all of them completely made, I think with the SNOT, and once again with all of the trees completed, this thing will definitely be at a 50%, maybe 55 to 60%, you know, depending on how well it looks. So I'm definitely hoping within the next 2 weeks I could place a couple of Bricklink orders to get it closer to that 50% mark stage. Because honestly, guys, I think once this MOC gets to that 50% mark stage, I'm definitely gonna lay low with it and definitely try to start working more on the other Bricks by the Bay MOCs that I'm planning to work on. But overall, this is how far it's come since the last time. Oh, forgot one last thing. No vehicles, guys. I've decided not to add any vehicles in here just because, okay, it's gonna have a lot of vegetation and stuff like that. And I think vehicles like the gunship, AGTEs, MTTs will only take away, you know, and small little speeders like these, they'll only take away the detail from, you know, of the MOC. And it won't really look to scale with the pyramids and the figures and everything else, because Lego is stupid and they don't know how to make certain things to scale Now, if the pyramids were bigger, or if I had combined all of these smaller pyramids to make them one and have that pyramid in the back, if I did that, then I would probably add some ships, but I only think doing something like that would make this MOC even harder to transport than it will already be. But yeah, so quite a few bricklink orders got to be placed, and overall, that section of the MOC, I like to consider that the 1/3 marker. This is probably like a third here. Okay, let's see, because you got 21 base plates here. All right, you got like 9 over there, 9 over there. So this would probably be like maybe, yeah, more or less a third. So a third of the MOC is technically done as far as adding the vegetation detail goes from here. And as you can see, I still have a lot of green vegetation pieces left. So I have plenty of space to work with, and I have plenty of these pieces to put in there as well. I have plenty of those to work with. Oh, and the last thing I probably need to make a bricklink order is more of the brown 2x6 plates and 2x8 plates and stuff like that to make the pathways. I am definitely running out of those as we speak. So that is the status with that. Now we move on to the status of the other Bricks by the Bay MOC, the second one, which is the Canyon MOC. Now the zombie escape from Rishi Canyon, from the Rishi Canyons, that MOC will go on this table. I decided that because I'm keeping this table in here now, just because it adds more, well, I mean, you know, it makes more sense to have this in here, you know, so I can work with other stuff in here, you know, and just like have all of my tables in one space. Plus, without this table with this table in here and not in my room, it gives me a lot more breathing room over there in my room. But yeah, the MOC will be placed here. Of course, I have to move this board out of here, move all this crap out of here, you know. But that MOC will be put here. You know, I'm going to move the base back a little bit because you can see there's this huge gap right here. This thing will be right at the edge, and then I'll have the 6 base plates there. So as you can see here, 6 base plates, 6 gray base plates. This is how much 6 gray base plates are. There's 2 here, 2 here, and then 2 here, going all the way up to here, where the last ARF trooper is. All the way there to that last line of ARF troopers, that's 6 base plates. So yeah, definitely I would need to push the base back a little bit and get this board out of here. I only say it's 10% done because a lot of the planning for the battlefield is done, and a lot of the part speculation is done. I would need definitely a lot more of these slope pieces to add more of a snot detail. The snot detail on this thing will look beasty. Look a lot more beasty than the snot detail on the pyramids of Yavin IV. I will definitely promise you guys that. And I probably didn't show you guys this in the last MOC update, but I have the figures ready for that, the civilians for Rishi done. I don't have all of them done because I need 10 civilians and this is 5. So half the figures are done as far as that goes, and they all look happy right now, but I'm going to see if I can get them to all have scared, you know, really just bugged out faces, because obviously this is a zombie escape, so you would definitely want to see a little bit more panic in these guys' faces. So that would be it, and you know, that's just everything for the Rishi MOC so far. I'm hoping that I could change my reviewing area, which I will actually show you guys in a moment, so that I can add more base plates to this thing here, and you know, can definitely get started on working with this. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for what I have to show you guys in here. I'll take a short intermission and I'll give you guys more on what's going to happen next with the Rishi MOC and the other Bricks by the Bay MOC, which is hopefully going to be the collab and then the minifig stand. Alright guys, so I don't have a lot of time to show you guys the rest of the stuff, but here we got this new table, which helps open up the room a little bit since I moved the other table into the garage. This table is where I'm going to now start completing the MOC sections, you know, like for the Bricks by the Bay MOCs. Like if I wanted to do a base plate, I can just have it on this table and start putting it together on this table, and then when I'm done, bring it back out to the garage and connect it with the rest of the MOC. Same thing with the Rishi MOC, you know, and I'm actually starting that right now. Plus, this table's also here, like if I have friends over, then that'll get going, you know. We could, like, you know, have some drinks and stuff in here, play a little card game in here, you know, all that other good stuff. But anyways, guys, don't have a lot of time, so let's continue rolling. This is the Minifix for You Republic Customs and Fluffy Dog Customs display stand. This back side here is going to contain the Minifix for You figures. It's already full. I don't have any figures for the back row yet. This is the Republic Customs one, and then this is the Fluffy Dog Customs one. Basically, the order is going to go paint, decals, printing. And then I'm going to have this back right here bigger, taller, and it'll look a lot better. And then hopefully, guys, I can change up this reviewing area, take those 4 base plates out, and have them as part of the Rishi MOC, just so I could save myself money. And then the last thing, you guys remember my Operation Nightfall MOC that I just took down? Well, I am actually thinking about taking over the collab MOC between me, Spencer, and Will, and making that as the new MOC. So that's going to be possible. I'll have a big old description of this in the video at the end of the video, and I think that's pretty much it. But like I said, if I missed anything, you guys will see it in the description of the video, and hopefully I'll be able to upload this. Hopefully the upload date says August 21st. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next update on this, which should be in the next 2 weeks. Alright, please rate, comment, sub. Bye, guys.